go straight into questions. Alex?
Phil, with how good the defensive performance was following the red card, is it especially frustrating that the goal you guys did concede was another where you gave it away and the opposition immediately countered and scored?
Yeah, I think it was in a moment when we'd lost our composure a little bit. I felt like at 11 versus 11, it was going to be a really good day for us. It wasn't to be. The goal came off the back of probably two other chances just before that as well. So I think, when we've got possession of the ball, it's been our Achilles heel a little bit, but I thought some of our possession today was a massive improvement. Just disappointed with, these games are really good games, two really good teams, both teams wanting to play a really good football match, and I feel as if they get ruined by things that you can't control. So I've been in this league for a long time now, so it's just part of the course, really.
Jeremy?
Prior to the red card, Christopher Velda scored his first home goal of the season. What did you see during that sequence that you've been working with the team on the training ground?
Well, I mean, we were dominating the game. We were dominating possession. I thought the positions that Christoph was taking up were sensational. They couldn't get near him. That's 2 in 2 games for him now. I'm super proud of him. He's had a difficult month really, because he so desperately wants to help carry this organisation to success, and we've had to really work hard with him because he cares so much. So I'm super pleased for him. Gutted for Kevin Kelsey because he's been absolutely incredible in training the last 10 days, and he started the game so well. But like I say, the things that we can control is that we showed spirit, we showed good tactical game management. Once we went down to 10 men, and we had players all dying for the shirt, and that's all we can control. We can't control anything else. That's for other people to control.
Amy? Hey, Coach. So, since so much of this was out of our control, I did notice that I felt like a lot of the players stepped up in a way I really was excited to see. I thought Joao had a great match for the time he put in, and some of our young players got to step up in a hard opportunity. Yeah. So I'm just wondering what positives you saw out of that challenge.
Joao was a massive positive. I think if you think about the journey that he's been on, he's put up with an awful lot. I thought Vancouver, he played well. I thought he came on last week and played well against Houston. I believe in him. I think he's obviously got competition for places now with Jose whenever we get his visa. Well, that's today or next week or next month, I'm not sure. And when Cole comes back, he's got competition. But I think the two midfield players today showed their experience. We felt as if because there was a build-up of expectation and pressure, we felt that it was a game for experience. And I thought the experienced players were outstanding. I thought Bonateg and Finn were really good, and I thought Brandon Bai had his one of his best games, and I think with Jimmy Forey, I think we've got a really good back four there, so I'm super pleased. There's obviously now a 2-week break where, in reality we have to get our players back, or else we're not going to win games of football. If you take 6-7 players out of any team in this league, you're not going to win games of football. And I think the work that the coaching staff are doing, the support that we're getting, the players have been absolutely incredible in difficult situations, and now it's time to get the players back fit, get the players back competing, and when we do that, I believe that I trust this squad.
Coach Felipe, how you doing? First 20 minutes of the game until the red card, and then the last 20 minutes. What I've been asking you for in the last few weeks. Transitions were fantastic. Once again, we can see it in your football, what you have implemented, and I can also see in your face the frustration because of the game, because I agree with you. You had it. It was a one-on-one game. Yeah. And how was that locker room and halftime? Because they came out the last 20 minutes fantastically. Just wondering about that.
Yeah, well, I think, we wanted to put on a performance for the supporters. And I think they saw today a team that was really connected. I thought they saw in the first 20 minutes a really high-level team, tactically, technically, confidence, trust. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for them. I'm disappointed for the owner. I'm disappointed for Net. I'm disappointed for everyone that's connected with this club, that we couldn't, we couldn't deliver what we wanted to today because of things out of our control. 6 yellow cards, 1 sending off. I think it's just ridiculous. But we control the things that we control, which is that we've got some really outstanding players. We've got a really outstanding team when everybody's fit, and I think by Vancouver we're hoping to have everybody fit.
Hi, Coach.
How you
Alyssa
doing?
Kling, Yard Barker. You mentioned you were pleased with the performances from the back four tonight. Would love to hear a little bit more about your read of the structure there, what you wanted to see from the original four and how they executed that, and then how the
Yeah.
defense regrouped following that red card.
Well, I mean, we had to be really fluid and adaptable with our system. We started obviously in a back four, and then we kept with the four when we went down to 10 men, because we wanted to still have our wingers in high positions. Then when they put so many men forward, we had to adapt to a 5-3-1. Bringing Ian Smith on. Da Costa was really tired. We thought that Christoph had hit a little bit of a brick wall in terms of controlling the game. We thought they'd got it really on top of him. We felt as if Aravinha would come on and give us a little bit more energy. And we were worried about our left-hand side because they overloaded us on our left-hand side. So I think from a tactical point of view, I think we got, going down to 10 men, I thought we got the tactical game plan right. We've obviously let in some goals this season. The goals have been sort of like the red flag in everything that we're doing. But I say that when we defend as a team, and when we keep possession to stop goals going in as well. And so, I thought there was a big shift of that today. Like I say, I'm down. I'm frustrated because I think a game against LA Galaxy deserves 11 people on the field. 11 players should be on the field in this type of game to play the type of game that we've played against them. And I just think from a World Cup referee, I just thought it was just not. It just disappointed me, in terms of the frustration coming out of it, because I thought we started the game like a proper team.
Hey, Coach. I want to ask a couple questions, or one question about Da Costa. First half, he was dropping behind the pivots a couple times to collect the ball, and that led to Anthony's shot in the 9th minute where it went off his nose, and then eventually the goal in the 14th. And then toward the end of the first half, he was breaking lines with the ball down a player. Can you talk a little bit about how we're seeing more of what we expect to see out of Da Costa?
Well, I thought he looked fresh. I think the little bit of a break, I think, it's helped him a little bit. He looked really fresh. We put him on that left-hand side. We brought Christoph into a different position, which is, his most successful period as a footballer, actually, with, I think, Poznan was on that right-hand side. He scored most of his goals there. So we just thought about shifting it up a little bit. We know that he works well on both sides. We knew that they can interchange positions on both sides. But Anthony looked fresh. He looked up for it. The new hairstyle was pretty cool. And I just thought he just looked like, the type of player that we want him to be. And like I say, he spent a lot of time in the game running like from penalty box to penalty box, trying to transition really well. I thought he did that really well. And we had to bring him off at the end because he was a little bit fatigued. But Pipe came in and Aravinha came in and did well.
Okay, we're going to wrap it there. Thanks for the time, Phil. We'll have Christopher Beld up next.